Looking for a template that you can plan all of your social media content marketing around? Don't worry, I got a plan template that you're absolutely gonna love, and we're gonna go over it in this video.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they could find their next clients online organically for free. And in today's video, I'm going to go over with you exactly what is a social media content marketing plan template and exactly how you should be planning out your social media content marketing for things that you're going to be promoting in the future so that you can find your next clients online for free organically. Let's go! So before I show you the template, before we start building your plan for your social media content marketing, let's go over what exactly is social media content marketing to begin with. And ultimately, let's break this apart. What is content marketing, right? What is content marketing? Well, content marketing is, if you really break even that down, is going to be content, which is going to be basically a thing that you can deliver, right, to someone. That's the marketing piece, deliver to someone in a way that they can consume, absorb, and take in this content so that they can have the opportunity and have an opportunity to make a decision around what you have to say in that piece of content that you're providing them. And then social media is going to be that platform that you're able to then host those pieces of content or put those pieces of content on so that people who are on those social media platforms are going to be able to see that content, ultimately be able to absorb and have an opportunity to make a decision on the messaging that you are then putting on social media through the content that you're providing them. So before we go into the plan, let's go into exactly why we should be building a social media plan to begin with. And ultimately, the reason we should be building a social media content plan to begin with is because of what content does for us and the people that we're connected to online. See, I mean, in 2000, today, we know this, today and for all the years to come, that's, it doesn't matter what year this is, but for all the years, online, right, is around. And it's proven over the last few years that by using online to find clients online, right, you are going to be able to go out there and put a message online that you can use to find your next client. And the way that we deliver this message is through content, which is why content marketing is so important to begin with. But what is the goal? Why is building a plan for this so important? The building a plan is because not all content's the same. Right? Not all content's the same, and it's very important for us to understand that. Not all content's going to be the same because not all social media is the same. See, right now you're watching this on YouTube, right? You're watching this on YouTube, but the truth is that if you were to go to a place on Facebook or you were to go to a place on Instagram and you weren't searching for this, would you actually be watching this video? The truth is it might be a little bit more difficult to get you to watch this video because you're not searching for it right now. But see, on YouTube and Google, you can actually put videos and pieces of content out there that people are actually going to be searching for, ultimately then being positioned a different way on, say, YouTube or Google than it would be on Facebook or Instagram, because ultimately what we're looking to do is we're looking to be found by people who are searching for us on Google and YouTube. Ultimately, we're looking to disrupt and stop people who are scrolling on something like Facebook or Instagram. So what is the goal of your social media marketing, plan template? What is the goal of us putting this plan together, right? What is the goal of all this? Well, the goal is to ultimately build pressure and noise throughout the campaign, right? So like when we're, putting content marketing pieces out there, obviously the point of us putting this content marketing out there is to, make someone aware of who we are, what it is that we do, and how it is that we can help them. But ultimately, it's also giving us the opportunity to get to other people to get the chance to know us, right? Know that we're around, get the chance to like us, like the content, like the stories, like the stuff that we're putting inside our content, ultimately had the opportunity to trust us and trust what it is that we're telling them is actually going to help them with the problems and the challenges that they have. So what we want to make sure that we're doing as the goal, right, is being able to bucket, right, use this plan, right, to bucket people into a bucket, build pressure and noise inside that bucket of people so that when we're ready to sell these people something in a couple of weeks down the road with the content that we're providing them, then guess what? They're going to be so prime and ready to go and to buy what it is that you have to offer because of all the pressure and noise that you've been building for them while they've been inside this bucket of choosing, right, to watch your content. So before I go over the plan that you should be using for your content marketing, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing people just like you how to find their next clients online organically for free. Click that button below and subscribe. All right, so now that we kind of, understand why the plan is so important, let's go over the plan itself. And the plan is ultimately, I like to break my plans into 3 different buckets. We talked about buckets earlier. I like my content plans, right, to be in 3 different buckets. And here's the different buckets that I like to use. The first bucket is going to be what we classify as the awareness or the cold bucket. And ultimately, what these buckets and the types of content is going to be are types of content that we're going to produce and have that are going to be contents for people who are just seeing us for the first time. They're not on our list. They've never seen us before, and this is the first time, right, that they are getting an impression of us, kind of like the first time you would meet somebody outside. So we want to make sure that we have the proper content that we are meeting them for so that we can hook them in and get them to watch more of our content, which then leads us into the next piece, which is going to be our warm style content or nurturing style content, which is ultimately, these are going to be pieces of content that we're going to be putting out to people who have seen us once or twice and who continually want to watch our content. This is going to be content that's going to help these people with what it is that we provide, ultimately giving things like tips and what happens if they don't, and other very specific ways that we can give them, right, that's going to help them with what? That's going to help them with being nurtured and ultimately getting them closer to making the decision to work with us, which leads us into the last piece of content in our templates and our plan that we want to create, and that's going to be the conversion style or the fear-based content around what could happen if they lose out on the thing that we're providing. And ultimately, when we're building out these 3 layers of content, we want to make sure that we're consistently showing these pieces of content to those buckets of people so that we can get more and more people to become aware of what it is that we do, get nurtured by what it is that we do, and ultimately have it be able to have the opportunity to know that they can make the decision to be able to work with you so they can get your help with what it is that you're providing them through the content that you're producing on social media. Looking for a template where you can build out your social media content marketing plan? Well, don't worry, I got you covered, because in my Conquering Your Content Super Content Expansion worksheet, I'm going to give you my plan that I use for my entire content marketing for my business that's helped us be able to find and work with hundreds of clients online organically for free. And right now you can grab your free copy of this template right down here below in the description, or simply heading to www.supercontentexpansion.com. Now don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by claiming your copy of your free Super Content Expansion worksheet today. Just click that link in the description or head to www.supercontentexpansion.com. We'll see you in the next video.
Let's go. We all win when we all win.